welcome to another episode of Watch One Server. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this very beautiful Hamilton Chrono-MATIC 50, and this is in the American Classic Collection, and this carries a price of $25.45, and this is H61616731, and this watch is just stunning. This watch is available right now at ArizonaFineTime.com, and we're going to learn more about this one. But first, here's a little bit more about Arizona Fine Time. Arizona Fine Time is located in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'll leave a link to the website in the description. They stock many luxurious and great brands like Maurice Lacroix, Seiko, Seiko Lux, Tutima, Luminox, Laco, Mule Glasuit, and exclusive brands like high-end G-Shock, Accutron, Ball, and many others. Come check us out and you're going to love what you see. Thanks. Okay guys, we're back. Now this is the Hamilton Chrono-MATIC 50, and this watch is just simply stunning, and I really like this colorway. Red, black, and white always goes together with silver. That is just a combination made in heaven. Now let's get right down to this. Let's check out the size of this watch first. This is going to be a 48.5mm watch. There's no real easy way to measure this except maybe from side to side, and in some spots I'm getting 46, and this crown protector comes out on the side a little bit, so I'm going with the factory specs of 48mm because it's really hard to measure because of this cushion helmet type case. So I'm going with the 48.5mm watch, so it is a big boy. And then the lug to lug, I'm going to go with the 51.5, and that's exactly what it is. This watch is, let me see, 16.25mm thick, but that is including this beautiful domed crystal. Look how big that crystal is. That thing just juts out, and I like this big dome crystal because it not only makes the dial bigger, it also helps with scratching the watch up, because most likely this crystal is not going to get scratched because it's made out of sapphire. Now, as you can see, as I turn the light, you get an ample amount of anti-reflective coating on this one, and this dial is just beautiful. Somebody's going to be lucky to have this. Now, this is limited edition, and it comes in at 1,972 pieces. Now, this watch was modeled after the, what is that watch? It is the a Chrono-MATIC E is what it's modeled after in 1972. And I'll put a movement up right here of this when this is the H31 60 hours of autonomy, and then I'll put up next to it the original Chrono-MATIC E, so you can check that out. So this 48mm watch is not for the faint of heart. You got a reverse panda style with the shocks of red, countdown timer on this one, and then you have two crowns, one for the inner rotating bezel with your screw down, and then you have one that is a push-pull crown that is very recessed, and then you have your chronograph buttons in this bright anodized red. Now this black button over here is for the date change. Now on these Valjo-based movements, some of them, the quick date change is by a pin pusher, but this is an actuator, and I'll show you that. Look at the date down there. Really nice feel. So that's how that works. And then you have this screw down countdown timer. See that? Now outboard on the further edge of the dial, you have a tachymeter scale, which is nice. And this, these crowns are excellent. The way they screw thread in and thread out, that is excellent. Start and stop the chronograph. This H30 movement is excellent. It actually feels like a chronograph, even though it's just a cam operated chronograph without a vertical clutch, but it still feels crisp. Hamilton tuned this up. They did a really great job on this, I have to say. Now you get the running seconds over here on the on the left hand sub dial, and then you have the 30-minute totalizer in red and white over here at 3 o'clock, and the date window is cleverly placed at 6 o'clock, and it looks great. I like the countdown timer, I like the tachymeter, I like the red and black motif. This watch is excellent. Now you get applied indices on here. As you can see, they're raised up, and they do have lume, and you have lume on these squared off stick hands too, and we'll get to that right now. Let me lume this up. This is Super Luminova, and they do have a copious amount of lume on here, so this is going to last through the night. Thankfully, Hamilton is doing a better job with lume. That is your transitional lume. That's your full night shot. So this one is not going to have a problem viewing this one at nighttime. Now you also get 100 meters of water resistance on this one, and a beautiful, like I said before, box sapphire crystal. Now the brushing on this case is beautiful. It's a sunray pattern, and it's all emanating from an imaginary line from the front on out. And let's zoom in on that so you can see that brushing. That radial brushing on here is excellent. Hamilton did this one just right. And you see the Hamilton crown is signed, screw down back, limited edition, and it tells you which one it is. See that? Number 196 of 1972. So I like the numbered limited editions. That is exclusive. That gives it some credentials when you're in some resale value. Beautiful leather perforated racing strap, leather on the bottom, 22 millimeter strap, pin buckle signed by Hamilton, and it is also carved out a little bit to prevent stacking. As you can see how that is like that. And I'll show you what this looks like. Even though it's 48 and it's massive, it's going to look good because of this cushion case, and it's going to wear excellent. Now my wrist is 7.25 inches, and this is what this looks like. I love this helmet style. This helmet style is beautiful, and I like that it's all dial. Big bold statement, lots of wrist presence, and at $2,500, this is an excellent bargain for a limited edition beautiful Hamilton. Well, anyway, that's the watch once over for today. This is the Chrono-MATIC 50, available at Arizona Fine Time right now. My name is Big E. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch all you guys on the next video.